Hello, my lovelies, and welcome to my channel. My name is Moon, and today I'm doing an up-close review of my brand new Louis Vuitton 6-ring key holder. I just got this as a present from my boo for Christmas, and it was on my Christmas wish list, and I am so glad that I added this piece to my collection. Now, I'll say that I had my eye on this piece for a while and I wanted to add it to my collection, but one of the reasons I was hesitating is that I wasn't sure if a key holder was going to work for me, just on a practical level, on a day-to-day level. But I also kind of wanted to add it to my collection just because there's so many videos about it. And, you know, my Louis Vuitton collection, including handbags and SLGs, has grown to about 20 items or so. And so I want to keep it at 20, 22 items. I don't want it to go beyond that. And this is one of the things that I didn't have that I feel like is one of those pieces that so many people love, right? So I just felt like I wasn't sure if I was going to love it, but then I went ahead and caved in and thought I would try it. And so I did get a 6-ring key holder from Leatherology. It was in red and it was a beautiful piece. It had silver hardware and I used it for a while, but I wasn't sure. I think it was too much silver and I really do like the gold detailing and I'm more partial to gold. I used to wear a lot of silver, but I'm switching it up now. But I have to say, when I opened this piece on Christmas Day, immediately I fell in love with it. I just think it's such a stunning piece. I love SLGs in the monogram print. And you can see here, this is one continuous piece of canvas. How gorgeous is it? And really, the material of this this key holder is more flexible than I thought it was going to be. That's something that I really loved about it too. I mean, I just think it's such a pretty piece, and just in my hands, it felt so comfortable that I immediately took a shine to the piece. So I will link it down below for the measurements, but you know, it's a good sized piece. You could see in my hand there, it's a fairly decent sized piece. And I love that gold detail there. You can get this with, you know, the leather button, but for something that I was going to be using, opening and closing so much with keys involved, I opted for the gold. Now, I do have the Rosalie coin purse in the rose ballerine interior with the rose leather button. And I open and close that thing like nobody's business, and it's totally fine. But for some reason with this, I wanted to go real classic, real simple. So I love this. And I'm going to go ahead and open it to show you the inside. This is a made in France piece, and I just love this brown interior. I think it's called Armagnac or something. I'm mispronouncing that. Apologies for that. But I just like the classic brown for this. And there's a slip pocket in the back there where you could fit a card. I've tried doing that. I don't think I will use it that way unless I'm running out the door just with my keys and I need to grab a card. I like knowing that I have the option to do that, but typically I'm taking a little bag or pouch with me so I can throw other stuff in there. The gold hardware on here is just gorgeous. Look at that. It's so shiny and beautiful, and you can see the individual loops there look stunning and how organized the piece looks. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 keys in here. And so I have organized this a little differently. So I've got my card key, my house key. This is my mailbox key. On this middle loop, I've attached this little key ring. This is not Louis Vuitton. This little loop is not real gold. This is upcycled Louis Vuitton, which I purchased from Etsy. So I forget who the seller was, but you know, I just got this and I really kept it in a drawer. I think I got it a couple of years ago and hadn't really used it much. But the reason why I attached this to this right here is so when I come home and I have like a little key ring by my door, I can attach this loop to that. And so it dangles out that way. So that's the reason why I put that on there. And then I have like my apartment gate key. And then here's a key for a storage unit. And these 2 keys are work related, right? So these 3, I'm just not using that much these days. So I loop them together. And so I'm able to fit everything in here. But these are my most frequently used keys. And I just think the piece is so beautiful. I mean, I just love it. And so at the top, you like press these down to push out the keys like this. And so you could take the whole thing out, and then the key, the individual key will dislodge from the loop right there, right? And then you can put your key on here. So it feels delicate, but also feels really strong and sturdy. I mean, I just, again, like I said, I just think it's such a beautifully constructed piece. And I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of use out of it, and I can see why it's so popular, right? I really can. So there you go, it's fixed right in, and I close it up, and there she is. You got a little bit of stick out there with the key, but I don't mind that. I think it's just fine. And I am really shocked, honestly, at how well the system has worked for me. So I guess the point I wanted to make was I did own a couple of other 6-ring key holders, the Leatherology one, and I ordered one from Amazon. I thought they were both beautiful. But somehow I've really taken to the system in this. I feel like this somehow, the way it's constructed, is more user-friendly, and each one had slightly different details. I mean, I do think there is that fun of using a Louis Vuitton piece, but also the fact that you can let the key that you are using or you need out just hang out like that, and then you can shut this. So there you go. You've got this key. So if I'm, driving, I can do this, and I can just leave this key out in my purse when I run into the store or something. Here's my house key, and I can, if I'm going for a walk, I can just leave this out so I don't have to keep opening, closing things. So I just think the options on this make it really easy to use. I just, like I said, love monogram SLGs, so I can really see myself getting a lot of use out of this item. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my little review today. If you have been watching my videos before, I'm trying a new camera lens where I am focusing on the object this way, right? So I'm kind of enjoying this. So let me know what you think about that. And also let me know, how do you organize and store your keys? Do you use the Louis Vuitton key pouch if you have a Louis Vuitton key holder? Do you use the 6-ring key holder? Or do you have another system? I'd love to hear in the comments below. Thanks again for tuning in. Hope you like and subscribe, and have a great week.